one of the starting points in developing that reliability and the value in internal communications is helping people understand what are the reliable sources they can count on for finding information. So there's sort of a baseline starting point that I've done when I'm creating, that internal communications discipline from scratch, where it's non-existent, and really building it from the ground up is helping to identify what channels, what tools do we have in place that we can say we can plug in a reliable, consistent, easy to find, easy to understand communication that we can operationalize, that we can say this is going to be something that we can sustain over time and hopefully grow, add more value to it. But I would say fundamental to that process is identifying what things, where are people already aware of, and where can we help them know where to go so that they can easily find information, even if they're not looking for it. Ideally, we want people to be so engaged that they're going and they're interested and they're looking at information and they're plugging in and they're reading the emails or they're joining the meeting, whatever it might be. And that really only happens when there's engagement drawn out into the channels that we're building. So, for example, maybe an email newsletter is going to work for your company if email is a reliable communication tool that people know this is a company provided tool. I'm going to plug into my email. I'm there at my desk, like I said, desk-based, teammates that they're at their computer. It's easy for them to get to it. They don't have any blockers in making the time or finding the way to get to that channel. And then it's engaging, influencers, thought leaders within the company to participate in some capacity. So at Puppet, we do a lot of different things. We have a lot of different communication channels right now. And that has a lot to do with our global reach. We have employees in almost every time zone and in a lot of different functions and expertise areas. So they're bringing a lot to the team, but they are working, many of our folks are working with customers day to day. They're working on solutions for customers. They're working on solving customers' problems. And then we have employees who are working primarily internally. They've got internal customers that they're working with and different sort of sets of stakeholders. So really making sure that we're providing value in every single communication that reaches them, information that they need and information that they want to have when they're working through their daily work. So really identifying those channels and putting in place, okay, I know every Monday when I get to work, I'm going to be able to find something here, and just identifying that channel within, a team or an organization. And like I said, in addition to those sort of written or passive channels, we always have our email, we have Slack, we have sort of landing pages of an intranet-like solution. But one of the most valuable communication channels that I've seen over the course of my career and continue to see today in terms of the impact to employees is conversations, touch points with their direct manager. So to your point, making sure managers have what they need and know exactly what they need to say is absolutely essential to any sort of change communication or, need to know communication that we're working on as a team.